What's up, what's up, what's up, everyone? It is Jason, and welcome back to my channel. We're here on site getting ready for a wedding this evening in Jersey City in front of arguably the greatest city in the world, New York City. And I thought of this topic because I saw something hit my Instagram on the drive up here. Yes, I was checking out Insta while I was sitting in traffic, and it had to do with financials and DJing. And I think this is a topic area that a lot of people can relate to. And I feel this is a topic area that a lot of people have issues with because I've seen financial conversations ruin relationships, ruin companies, and really take things in an ugly direction as a result of failure to ask questions that I think are totally fair. Now, I want to kind of say this from a company owner perspective, but I also want to share with you some insight from a performing DJ perspective, because I've been in the role working for someone where things didn't add up and I've become frustrated. I've also been in the role of owning a business, having a number of different people and a number of different personalities, a number of different, I guess, people in the mix, getting paid different ways. And I feel this is really for working DJs, hosts, MCs, the leads at parties, or the people that are bringing in the equipment and DJing at events. So I want to share this with you as a perspective in terms of just making sure you're in a good place with the company that you are being employed by. So first and foremost, I think it all comes down to having a conversation and getting an understanding of how and what people are paying for the services that you bring to the table. You as a working DJ have every right to understand how and what the couples or the people that are hiring you for events are paying for the services. You as a working DJ, in my opinion, have every right to clearly understand and should be able to review the contracts, should be able to ask questions about just breakouts of financials. And not that you need to dig through every single thing, but I think it's super important, and it could potentially save not only heartache, but frustration. It could save ruining a relationship by having a clear understanding of how things are being allocated, who's getting paid what, and really taking the time to go through the details of financials with the people that are giving you events and hiring you for events. So when you start, it's one thing. But when you've been doing this for a long time, and if you are taking on a considerable amount of work with regards to making events happen, I think this is fair ground, and anybody and everybody that is working, especially if we're working for a company, you should have a solid understanding for how the company's making money, how much they're making with regards to your event, and also what are the costs associated with producing that event. I think it's also super important to understand what you're going to get out of the mix, how it's going to be basically broken out to you, and understanding percentages, allocations, and all of that is really where I'm going with this. Now, if you're in the business of doing this stuff and you're working for an organization, you're working for a company, or someone's booking you, you know, their time and their efforts have a fee. There's dollars and cents around the business of operating a business. There's hard costs that go into infrastructure, whether it be office space, whether it be salaries, whether it be other things, marketing, exposure. Keeping wind in the sails for everyone is a big part of some of the operational expenses or the cost of goods sold that sometimes people don't understand. But once you have this conversation, that should be very, very clear to you, because not that you need to understand every cost of every business, but you want to make sure that you understand how things are being broken out, because if you're getting a very small subset of a very large bucket, you know, that might be something that you want to clearly understand. And I know there's some people that are watching this that might not agree with what I'm saying, but I think it's super important. Save yourself time, save yourself energy, and make sure that you clearly understand the financials for the events that you are hosting with the company that's giving you work.